Hi crafty peeps, it's me Mary and I'm back. Today I have a huge haul for you guys. It is from all over the place. I'm thinking some of it's from my stash even. Target, an estate sale, Marketplace, and Temu it looks like. So I wanted to go ahead and get started because I do have a lot to show you guys. But first I wanted to thank you for coming back to my channel. I so appreciate it, you guys. I love it when I see that I get new subscribers, and I love it when I see it that I get comments. Just love interacting with you, and I just wanted to say thank you. So first off, let's go to my stash. I have been an avid Barbie collector for most of my life, and I did end up selling all of my Barbies and all of the accessories and stuff about, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. We were just moving a lot, and it just seemed like it was hard to lug all of that around everywhere with us. So I just thought it would be a smart thing at that point in time to sell all my Barbies, or so I thought. I ended up going down in the basement with my husband, and we were cleaning out the furnace room, and lo and behold, I've got 3 more boxes of Barbie stuff. Huge boxes. So I did find some stuff that I think that I can use in my junk journals. So I was really excited about that. I have these cards. I have lots of them, as you can see. But I just thought that these would be so cool for like a mini junk journal. Look at how cute. Oh, sorry, I'm way out of frame here. But just such neat cards. And I thought, you know, just make a front and a back cover with these cards, maybe bolster it a little bit and put like a file folder on the back. But the only thing is it's got these fashion facts on it, so I'm not sure about that. But I just thought that these would be so cool to use in a journal, like in pockets, and make little mini junk journals with them. And I've got a ton of them, so that's cool. I also found that I have this Barbie collection magazine, and you know, it's from 2015, so it's 10 years old, and I just loved these magazines, and this would be so perfect to just use these images in a Barbie journal. So yeah, so I kept that out. I also found these magnets, which would be perfect for a journal cover. I thought those would be so much fun. And then I found a bunch of like greeting cards that I had, and I know that these are big, but a tall skinny journal might be in the works. So much fun. I've got this one. Aren't they pretty? And then I've also got this one. So all fun stuff to use in my journals. Next up, let's go to Target. I only got a couple things from there. I got this really thin red twine, and I thought this would be really cute to make bows on my cards. It was $7, but there was only 1 or 2 there, and so I thought, well, when they go on sale, they're not going to be there anymore. So you do get quite a bit on here. 90 feet of it, so 30 yards. So quite a bit of twine. And then I did pick up this little jar. I didn't get the other ones this year. This is Christmas lights, but they're little beads. And so I thought those would be really fun to use on my like dangles off the side of a Christmas journal. So that's really fun. And next up, I want to show you all these things that we got from an estate sale. Me and my son traveled about an hour and 15 minutes to go to this estate sale. It was a crafter's estate sale. And he wanted to go because there was lots of Tim Holtz stuff there, and he thought it would be a great idea, and I think it is too, that he would buy the stuff and then list it in my eBay shop and make some extra cash here and there. So I thought that was a great idea for him. And he works in a factory, and he was on furlough for a while, and he thought, wow, wouldn't it be great if I had this extra income? So we drove down there, and he bought a bunch of Tim Holtz stuff, and I'm hoping you guys will go over to my eBay shop and check it out and see if you can show my son some love, and maybe purchase a couple Tim Holtz items for your collection. But I did want to show you some of the things that I kept. He let me keep some if I listed everything. So here are the items that I kept. I kept this Martha Stewart bat punch. It's a magnetic punch, so you can punch it anywhere on the paper, you know, even in the middle of a 12 by 12 if you wanted. So I got that. I did get a few of these. They're the 3D Impresslets, and this one is called Scallop. The prices there weren't actually the best prices I've ever seen. So he did take sort of a risk in buying some of the stuff, but I still think, you know, it's a good thing for him to do and get started in. So I got this. This is the Tim Holtz Alterations on the Edge. It's a mini scallop and pinking die. And so I thought that was pretty cool. So I got that. And then I got the file tabs one. I thought these would be so much fun for journals. Sorry about the glare. It's nighttime again, as usual, right? I got some of these stamps. I love this ticket one. And this would have been hard to list too because it didn't have the original packaging. So I got that one. And I got a bunch of these, the embossing folders, which I love. This one's December calendar and holiday words set. So very cool. This one is the collage and notebook set. See, he got a ton of like really cool stuff. And even our friend Danielle met us there. So she got a ton of cool stuff too. This one is the playing game set. It's got the bingo and the ticket. This one is bottle caps and rulers. And then I love this. I didn't keep many of the dies because I knew he wanted to sell them, but this one is the Christmas bells, and I just love this one. And they're Biggs dies, so they cut through, you know, cardboard, metallic paper, you know, felt, anything like that. This is the 3D embossing folder, and it is called Kaleidoscope. So I'm just letting you know in case you're looking for these items. I also picked up, well, didn't pick up, but I also grabbed a couple of stamps from him too. Tree Line is this one, and that's really pretty. I got an artsy stamp and die, and I love making these shaker jars with tulle, so I thought this would be perfect for that. Another one of these embossing folders. It's the postcard and sheet music set. And then this is one of my favorite dies, and I'm so excited he let me keep it. It's the Thinlit 663106, and it's called Flurry number 2, but look at how intricate and pretty that is. Oh, I just love it. Just a few more things he let me keep. Well, he would have let me keep whatever, you know, he's but I didn't want to keep too much. He got a ton of stuff though. Illustrated Garden. I thought those were really pretty. This one I love. It's called In the Bag. These two, they're texture fades. It says cut and emboss in one step. So this is a Texture Fades Mini, and this is an Impresslet. So they're two different things, but Oak Leaf and Mini Poinsettia. And then the last die is this layered snowflake, and I thought that was so pretty. I did keep a couple of these, which I was so excited that he found. These are the Derwent Inktense pencils, and in the other video I showed you some of the stamps that I got from Anna at Sweet Miss Daisy, and she used these pencils in making her distressed stamping technique, and I really wanted some, but I looked online and they were like, I don't know, like $35 to $80 for some pencils, colored pencils, and I thought, oh man, I really can't afford that. But he found some of those at the estate sale, and I thought that was so cool. And then some of these rice sacks. So I kept 2 of those just to make junk journals out of. They're Riceland enriched rice sacks, and these are definitely vintage, so very cool. At another estate sale that me and my mom went to, I got a couple patterns. This one was a pattern, and I cut it up because it was badly ripped, and I put it on a piece of the pattern paper overneath some scrapbook paper and on top of some blue embossed polka dot paper, and then I put some rickrack on the top. So isn't this so darling? Oh, just love how this turned out. It'll be a beautiful journaling card in one of my journals. And then this one is so interesting. It's a McCall's printed pattern, and isn't this so darling? I couldn't find a date on it though. You guys will probably see it right away, but I just thought this was interesting because it says not suitable for chubby girls on there. I don't know if you guys see that or not. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. But you know, you look back and haven't we come such a long way in inclusion and including all people? I mean, there was once a time when we didn't do that. So I am just so excited to be living in today's society where we include all, and we don't write things like this, not suitable for chubby girls, or don't think like this. So it just, you know, brought me back to reality, and just shows us how far we've come. So yeah, a neat pattern though. I've never seen that on a pattern before. I also got some ribbon. I got this kind, which is like red satin woven in lace. I got some rickrack and some seam binding. And then this ribbon, which was so different. Isn't this different? I thought this would be so much fun for journals. So I picked that up, and that's a huge spool. And then lastly, at the estate sale, I got this, and I thought this would be great for like Halloween, Thanksgiving, any type of like fall journal. So that was so fun. From Temu, I picked up this. This is just craft paper. There's a lot that comes on the roll, but they made it seem like it was actually a full roll. And you can see it's like less than half of a roll. So it's going to be hard to wrap what I wanted to in this. but yeah, it's still a lot of paper, I guess. And then lastly, from Marketplace, I picked up a few things. I picked up one of these. It's called the Pantone Formula Guide, and look at all the paint chips it's got in here, you guys. I thought this would be perfect for junk journals. Could choose any colors you wanted. They're all right here. So that is really fun. I saw Meg on Chasing Retro get some Happy Mail, and in the Happy Mail she had these, and I ended up finding these on Marketplace. So fun. She gets the best Happy Mail, I swear. But look at these cards. Aren't they so darling? Oh my goodness, I just love them. So I was happy to pick those up. I also found some other cards. Let me throw those back in there. And they're the Animal Rummy cards. And the box is sort of, you know, roughed up, but still could be used in journaling. And then they come with these mini cards. I love the mini ones. I have the regular size ones, but I never had the mini ones. So cute. Sly Fox. I just saw a fox run across the road the other day. So cool. So yes, I was happy to get those. And last but not least, I picked up this off Marketplace, and it is a color bingo game. And I'll show you why I got it. It comes with these cards inside. So aren't these fun? My idea is to put blue, yellow, red, green, and orange buttons on there, like sew them on. And I just think that that would be so pretty with vintage buttons. So these are by EduCards, and it comes with a whole bunch of these in there. So I was very excited to find those. So that's my haul for today, friends. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know I had fun with it. And thank you so much again for coming back to my channel, and I hope that you all are doing great. And until next time, friends, love ya. Bye-bye.